It was a Thursday night when my boyfriend Gerard and I wanted to meet up at the park for a casual talk. We were neighbors, and our parents were really close friends. I was 15 at that time, and he was 19. Our parents didn't mind us dating, and they actually encouraged it, as we were meant for each other. My mum would go jogging with his mum, and my dad would go for drinks with his dad. On that Thursday night, I was walking up and down, waiting for him to come out of his house. We planned to meet up at 8, but at 8:10, he was nowhere to be seen. I began to call my neighbor, who lives opposite my house, to ask her what I should do. She couldn't pick up the phone as she was having tuition classes on. I was standing underneath the lamppost waiting for Gerard, and suddenly the lights went out. I got scared, so I sent lots of messages to him asking him to hurry. The lights went back on and I was scared like shit. I spammed Gerard again asking why he isn't out yet and telling him I was scared and I can't wait for him any longer. He replied back with a short text saying that we will be a bit late and he's putting on some cologne. I sighed in disbelief. The lights went off once again, but I was not scared of it anymore as I already felt so annoyed. Yes, it turned on again, but this time it was flickering. I looked closer to see a shabby old woman hanging on top of the lamppost. I freaked out, but I knew I had to get that lady down, as I thought she was my neighbor. I was wrong. "Excuse me, ma'am, I need to get you down right now," I said. She mumbled a few Chinese words, which I couldn't understand, and I replied with a, "huh?" She started screaming so loudly, and she was laughing like a maniac. She jumped down, and she was chasing me. I was crying and shouting for help as I saw her holding a sharp piece of glass. Luckily, my boyfriend came out and pulled me into his house, as he saw her too. She was banging her head on our window and mumbling the same Chinese words. I couldn't understand it, but I think my boyfriend did as he was Chinese. He pulled me upstairs, kissed me on the forehead, and told me to hide in the bathroom with him, as it was the only room with a lock. He called 911 and I was shaking violently as I was so freaked out. The woman managed to break into our house, and she found us in the toilet. "Wo yao ni, si," she said. I screamed, and my boyfriend covered my mouth. The door handle was shaking violently as she was trying to come in. The police arrived and they took her away. I found out she escaped from a mental asylum, and my boyfriend told me that she was saying something that she wants me to die. 2 years have passed and I'm going through therapy. My boyfriend moved out of town after that incident, and we broke up as we couldn't handle long-distance relationships. I am grateful to be alive.